And for the people keeping score at home, today's drink is a big glass of water.
I really want to Chuzzle with you. Let's be pro Chuzzle gamers.
Hello. Thank you, Trog, for the raid. I'm surprised all you guys are like, Holly, do you know the news? Did you hear about the news? He, like, said in the stream that he told us in our Discord, like, hours ago. I've been knowing the news. I hope you liked the news. I hope you liked getting the news. The awesome... Curious what the news was? They're making an Azaric randomizer. They're making a randomizer for Azaric. Do I have any news? I have a couple of things that I guess are kind of like the news. I'll do a I'll do a post about it later, but my sister is doing a fundraiser for like a transgender readathon. So I'll share that in my Discord if folks want to toss a couple of bucks for that. I'm probably gonna go eat a bunch of calamari on the weekend because it's my mama's birthday. I'm probably gonna stream Half-Life 1 on Friday because Puz has the day off. There was a Warframe update today. I haven't played it yet. There was a RuneScape update today.
Anonymous
I haven't
chuzle.
played any of what was updated. There was... I think I saw like 6 cardinals in a tree the other day. P-Jack died. Prototype Jack fucking died because the person running that side blog got, terminated on Tumblr for seemingly no reason. Which is pretty sad. I mean, it couldn't have happened to a nicer Prototype Jack, but it's still sad, you know? You have to do the P-Jack challenge until the ban gets undone. Like, there's just been like a shit ton of like weird suspensions just happening. Especially like the past couple of days. And I mean, there's been like a long-running trend of like a bunch of trans women just having their blogs taken down for no reason. It's just sad.
Did you hear the news?
Yeah, a 6-year-old boy got stuck in a balloon. And basically, we all gotta help him. Let's turn the stream off and go help that boy. What can be done? The nation is transfixed. I wonder how old that kid is by this point. Is that kid a teenager? Or like a young adult? Do you think that kid ever thinks about the fact that like his parents tried to tried to do a fake news thing? I wonder how he feels about that. He was 6 in 2009, so he's 23. I wonder what he's up to. I hope he's doing okay. Maybe he got younger. I hope he's staying away from damn balloons. For his own safety, he really ought to be. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. We can probably just get started given that it's fucking Chuzzle. I haven't streamed in a bit, and I'm hoping to get back to like maybe 2 a week at minimum, starting this week, and we'll see where that goes from there. Hey, if you have the means financially and you want to support what we do here, it really does help a lot if you toss a couple of bucks my way. You can sub or you can tip like that person just did.
So glad I can finally catch one of your streams. I really like your voice and how versatile it is.
Well, that's real sweet of you to say. Thank you. And thank you for the tip. Much appreciated. I like to think I got a fun vocal range. What with I can do things with. Yeah, no obligation, no pressure. Never feel like you have to, but if you got the means, it's greatly appreciated. It's how I, pay bills and buy food and stuff because of the very generous support of viewers like you. This is Fuzzing Duzzle Deluxe. This is Chuzzle Deluxe.
Okay.
This is Chuzzle. There's classic. There's fast. There's Buddhist monk. And there's Bender from my vision. I'm thinking casual today. This is how you play Chuzzle. Do not show this again. Do I need to fuck with the volume? It's quite low. I can turn it up. I can make it really high. I can make it really loud Chuzzle. I can make the FX really loud. We could have really loud Chuzzle audio. If you want. It's up to you. Chuzzle is the game where you take a guy and you blow them up. All cute things in my world will be destroyed and poured into my jug. And it feels really good, or not, when you do it. And sometimes you get the combo. Damn, people gave me a bunch of money right as I started talking about what Chuzzle was. I appreciate it. I will shout them out at the next reasonable opportunity. But it is very greatly appreciated, especially in these times where I'm like trying to figure out when and how I can get back to doing my job. And sometimes that happens and it feels really good. I was obsessed with this game as a kid. To the point where I was like very shocked to see a bunch of people in chat that didn't know what Chuzzle was. Because, like, when I was young, this was, like, as important to me as, like, Bionicle and pretending to be a dog outside with the weird horse girls in elementary school. We, like, did, like, a time capsule at some point. And one of the things that I put in it was, like, I love Chuzzle video game. I love to play Chuzzle. I really, really hope that when you open this years later, you'll have convinced mom and dad to buy you a copy of Chuzzle on the computer so you can play it. Never did. Bought it years later on Steam. These creatures are so cute, like McDonald's Fry Kids. They do have a little bit of McDonald's feel to them, yeah. Also, there's a fun thing you can do where if you keep touching them, they get really bothered by it. They get really sick and naked. But don't worry, it grows back. Everything is okay. And now he has exploded, so it's not really a problem at all, if you think about it. Sometimes fat Chuzzle appears. My fat fucking Chuzzle makes the puzzles difficult or good. And they get sick. But now it's okay. I need another blue one to come down here so I can blow this guy up. But it's not happening. It's just not happening. So what else can I do? There was something I was going to talk about, and then I immediately forgot what it was, because I got so excited to see Chuzzles again. It's a serious problem. If you shake them back and forth, they get dizzy. No, they seem fine. No, they don't mind, see? It's all good. They're healthy and they love this. They're not making any sort of sounds, they're not reacting. It's fine. Take it like a champ, no problem. Good afternoon, this game looks odd. It's Chuzzle. It's not that weird. Now I'm imagining a person that gets really self-conscious about Chuzzle. And that's delightful to me now for some reason. Guys, it's not that weird. It's just Chuzzle. It was a PopCap game. It was famous, guys. It's just, no, it's, come on, guys. Don't laugh. It's Chuzzle. Guys, it's Chuzzle. Come on, guys. It's a normal game. People will play it. And it won't be weird. They don't even let the Chuzzles near balloons anymore ever since what happened. You're the girl that plays Chuzzle, right? It's a normal thing for girls to do. It's not noteworthy in any way. What does hint even do? It gives you a hint about the next move you can make in the puzzle. It's a puzzle game. It's like if you're playing Bejeweled. It's like if you're playing Bejeweled. And you hit the button and it's like, here's the next move you can make in Bejeweled. And you're like, oh, that's the next move I can make. Bejeweled. Like, here's an example. You can move it down, and something will happen. Somewhere. I don't see where, though. I think it gave me a hint that doesn't work. Oh, killing them. And now this one is glowing, which makes a big explosion. got music you can listen to in it. Plus, when you get a combo, that's more points. Sometimes they get put in the Chuzzle cage. So you have to destroy the cage and let them loose. The chat is moving very fast, which I wasn't really expecting for a Chuzzle stream, I'll be honest. I kind of expected maybe 20 people would be here. A lot of people wanted to know about Chuzzle. Chuzzle stocks have never been higher. We should invest now while the economy is as strong as it is. Before it's too late or whatever. This Chuzzle isn't a bad damn cage. It's just no good. We have to do something to help it. Like this. You grew up with Chuzzle, ain't no way you're missing this? That's right. You and me both, Buster. All these other people out here are like, oh yeah, PopCap Games, I remember that. You had Bookworm, you had Insane Aquarium, you had, Peggle, you had Bejeweled, you had, the slightly culturally insensitive fireworks game. When's Chuzzle getting its due? Right now, I guess. Was Elf Bowling a fucking, PopCap thing? I thought that was something else. Elf Bowling was made by EB Games. That's what the EB stands for. Everyone knows that. This is probably the highest viewed stream in the Chuzzle category. What, of all time or currently? Because I can certainly believe currently. It's Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. It's usually not when the Chuzzle action happens. Usually. A lot of Chuzzles were put in jail today, which is making me worry. But it's okay. We can free my little guys. There we go. Elf Bowling was made by Pirate Santa. No, that's just good, that's just good SEO there, is naming your game company Pirate Santa. It's kind of like how, in Elden Ring, they named the horse Torrent, and it makes it harder for anyone trying to steal it. You're trying to figure out how to get illegal copies of Santa Claus, and you're just getting Elf Bowling instead. Like, you gotta admit, it's kind of smart. You were about to beat your friend's times in Neon White again, but you're gonna boot up Chuzzle instead. You should go, beat all your friends' times at Speed Chuzzle. The game mode of fast-paced Chuzzle action, where you have to play fast. And I don't think there's an online leaderboard at all, so all your friends' scores are just going by the honor system, mostly. Oh, that's one thing I wanted to talk about was streaming earlier in the day, which is something I've mentioned a couple of times I've wanted to try doing more often. Thank you, Cactus Fantastica, for the sub. I'll wait for that to go through and then I'll talk. So, like, part of why I haven't been streaming much, at least, like, the past week or two, specifically, is I want to start, like, doing some more streams, like, earlier in the day. Like, maybe kind of late morning my time, afternoon my time sort of thing. Because I kind of realized, like, most everyone I know in the entire world is available to do things in the evenings, including my fucking wife. And if I want to do things with my wife, then I have to not be streaming so that I have time and energy to hang out after, like, they're off work. So I was like, all right, sure. I can like try doing some stuff earlier in the day. I like, you know, I'm kind of a morning person anyways. I like being up a little early and doing stuff. And like it took me a while to kind of get over, like, I had this thing in my head where I was just like, oh, well, you know, I've done, like, so many streams in the evenings for years. That's, like, what people expect of me. That's what, like, that's when they're gonna be available. I'm gonna, like, lose all my viewers or whatever. And I kind of realized that's not really true, and that was just me having an anxiety moment. And, like, if people can't watch it live and they want to watch, they'll just watch the VODs like they're already doing. So, I was like, alright. So I should start trying to do that. And then I started sleeping really, really, really fucking bad for the past 2 or 3 weeks. And I'm getting up at like 10 or 11 in the morning and I'm just like, oh god. Oh, fuck. And I don't have the time to, like, have a morning. Because, like, I want to ideally wake up, like, a little bit and have some time to fucking, you know, relax, make a food, eat a food, maybe go out for, like, a morning walk. Get myself in the groove. And then if I wake up, this is, like, an entirely a mental thing that I've, like, been struggling with for years, but, like, if I'm waking up really late like that, then it just, like, completely throws me off my balance of, like, everything I wanted to do that day. So I've just gotta, like, I've either got to, like, actually wrangle the sleep schedule a little better, or I've just gotta go, like, fuck it, whatever. I'm gonna do a stream at, like, 3 in the afternoon. Like I'm doing right now, I guess. A Holly stream is a good stream no matter what time of day? Well, that makes me have a big fucking smile on my face, my friend. I hope you're doing good today, Mar. I guess also in my head, for some reason, I've been like, oh, well, I've got, like, all these things that I was previously streaming, like, later in the day. Would it be weird if I, like, started doing those again, but I was doing it, in the morning? So maybe I'll try and do those, like, in the evening again as well, but I haven't had as much, like, time or energy to do fucking, evening streams. So, like, I think I just gotta let myself do them in the morning instead of, like, letting it be, like, a weird big deal. Because it's only a big deal to me, you know? It's one of those things where you stop and think about it and it's like, oh, this isn't actually a problem at all. I just kind of invented this as a problem for some reason. And the Chuzzles exploded? What was Trog's news? I think you should go back and watch that VOD in its entirety without skipping a single second of it. Like, it's his moment, you know? I don't want to take that away from him. When you run out of moves, you have to scramble the Chuzzles. Can't believe I never knew you were married. Not legally. Not yet. feel like every stream I bring up my wife, and someone who's not in the know is just like, when did you get married? And it's like, well, we're still waiting on some stuff like immigration and job stuff, which might take some years. No. You can't be doing this to my Chuzzle. Let my boy free. Let my boy free. This is not okay at all. What can we do? How can we get him out? It's just not right. I need more of the white ones to be near the top there. It's not giving me what I need. Oh, that's a little lower. I keep thinking I can burst these guys with just one, but it's not. This was a Yahoo game? I mean, it was a PopCap game. It was on a bunch of different websites, including Yahoo. That was what PopCap did, was they made these little freeware games, put them on a shit ton of websites, and were like, if you want to play more than just one game mode, pay up. Give us a big money. Right, I can't do that because my boy's in jail. I can't do that because Fatboy Slim is here. Almost. Okay. No, not quite. Not quite. I'm so tunnel visioned on that one spot that I'm forgetting to look everywhere else. I just want to let them out. I just want to let them out. It's not right. Do not let the brittle laws of men bind you. Yeah, more or less. The way I see it, calling my partner my wife is just another step in the long and beautiful tradition of, like, homosexual relationships in North America, you know? I saw many such cases as a youth. We'll continue to see many such cases. I can already foresee the Chuzzle hyperfixation forming. What an awesome thing to say. You begin to understand why this thing had such a grip on me when I was, like, a wee baby child. It's like a puzzle game, but they're cute, and they explode. And it makes a satisfying bubble popping sound? What? Why, this shit might be better than Smash Brothers. Damn! Think about it! Oh, it feels good when, like, frame one, you find a way to pop the jail. You can pop, push, and poke the Chuzzles on Yahoo Games. That's true. That's true. If you log into bonus.com right now, you can play Zuma for up to 10 levels. If you head to the Mo Fun Zone, you'll have a wonderful time playing Bookworm. And it'll be just wonderful. No, 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 no. It's not right. It's not fair. Let him out. It's just not okay. Bookworm was another one that I really liked. Just because I... Now, you're probably going to be so shocked to hear this, but, I always liked puzzles and word games and stuff. A big shocker to much of the audience, I'm sure. That was another one I frequented. Is Bookworm one of the ones you can get on Steam? I don't know. I guess it is, given that we have Limey-Locks in chat talking about how their mom made a Steam account just for Bookworm. You gotta respect the audacity of it. You gots to respect it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try and do more morning or afternoon streams and see if I can like hold myself to that. And then like on days when my partner is available, maybe we'll do something later in the day together. So I don't know how many more streams I'm gonna be able to do this week, just because like I've got like a bunch of commitments that all just kind of happened all at once. Where like Friday I am streaming, hopefully. Thursday, I think I've got something earlier in the day, and then in the evening is tabletop with friends. Saturday I'm gonna go visit my sister for dinner. Sunday is my mom's birthday, so... All that's to say, unless like a fucking wizard comes to my house and does an evil curse on me, I think I'm gonna get back to UFO 50 next week. Probably in like an earlier time slot. Which I have been fucking fiending to get back to that, so I figured why not just do it, you know? If I want to do it, then I gotta do it to do it. Let him out. How can I move this up or down? Like that. No. Fuck. Shit. If you desire a wizard's curse, you need only get an old machine and install Windows 98 on it. That's true. Never thought about it that way. I guess if I wanted to have a wizard's curse, that'd be a much different problem. And an easily solvable one at that. They love doing that. They're kind of addicted to it. Like, it's honestly kind of troubling. What do we have? No. I might do something tomorrow morning if I end up having the time. We'll see. I don't know what I would do. There was, I got a demo for a game. Where it was one of those demos that, like, you need, like, a specific key for it, rather than it just being like, yeah, here's the demo on Steam, download now. It was a game called Titanium Court, which was a neat-looking puzzle game. I think some folks have heard of it. It seemed neat. And I never got around to trying it. This one's got badass sunglasses on. Now hang on. That's just cool. Oh, hang on. I'm getting a phone call from my mom. I'll be right back. Let me put my headphones back on. My mom was like, hey, I'm at the grocery store. I'm getting ham. Do you want ham? And I was like, no, not really. And she was like, okay. Do you want any other, like, sandwich stuff? And I was like, yeah, sure. How about some roast beef? And she went, okay. Alright, I'll talk to you later. I love you. And I said, bye, I love you. She didn't know I was playing Chuzzle. She didn't even know that I was playing Chuzzle. Think about it. Hearing ham from that I snort YouTube poop. What, you mean the big ham? Here he comes now. Ham. Ba-bum bum 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 ba-bum bum. Ham. Ham? Ba-bum ba-bum. What does the sunglasses mean? What happens if I sunglasses my Chuzzle? Nothing. It feels good. No, 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 no. Get your filthy mitts off my Chuzzle. What have you done to my Chuzzle? It's just not right. It's just not okay. There we go. But I still haven't freed the damn rainbow one. And if I do... Yeah, it just goes right back down no matter what. Fuck. Dude, caring for your Chuzzles is hard work. Do the Chuzzles enjoy being blown up? Oh, it feels really fucking good and it's really scary. It's like, I don't even remember what the fuck this is from. I have to assume it was like a Tumblr post that I saw years ago of someone being like, imagine if there was an animal that was just literally so yummy and delicious and it was alive and it could talk and it loved the idea of being eaten and it kept begging you to cook it and eat it. And it would be weird. That's like Chuzzles. It's kind of like Chuzzles. Galapagos tortoise! No, they weren't begging for it! That's a joke in Hitchhiker's Guide. Awesome. Famous Tumblr post, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Well-known, beloved post. I should reread those books. It's been years. I only have, like, the vaguest memory of what goes on in them. Zaphod Beeblebrox is there. And I remember that because of the damn name. You know famous Zaphod Beetlebrox. You know that one. Everyone knows that one. Um, the guy's house gets foreclosed because the earth is getting exploded for a highway. The robot was sad and was not happy. The robot had a bad day. Chuck was there. There was a guy named Chuck, right? I think. What's the goal of this game? It's a puzzle game. You gotta match 3 or more, and they explode. And it feels good when you get combos. Slarda Bartfast's name wasn't important. No, it clearly wasn't. I think every time I've tried to remember that guy's name, I've thought it was Shit Breakfast. And I was like, that's not right. I made that up.
And I want to celebrate by donating. Thank you for being a good source of smiles during these trying times. Here's to hospital grilled cheese.
Thank you for the tip. The name was not Shit Breakfast. I remembered it wrong. Which is a problem. A serious problem. Now most of my Chuzzles are in jail, which is a serious problem. We have to do something to help them. We have to do something to help them! It's just no good. Things are getting real bad in the world of Chuzzles right now. Things are looking real good in the world of Chuzzles right now. Oh yeah. You can't call it the prison industrial complex. That's just fucked. You can't call it a chustity cage either. My Chuzzles are being locked up in distress and all you guys can think to do is make jokes. It's so sad. We have to help them. Speaking of helping people in times of crisis, I was looking through some stuff about Half-Life Alyx while I was just, like, brushing up on my Half-Life stuff the other day. I really like there's, like, a newspaper in that game dating from, like, when the 7-Hour War happened and, like, everyone surrendered. And, like, Dr. Breen negotiating that. There's, like, a newspaper headline talking about, like, all the stuff going around in the world. Oh, all of the markets are closed, probably indefinitely, all things considered. And there was one headline that was something about, like, a bunch of celebrities were urging for peace and understanding in these trying times. And so they'll be holding a benefit concert to try and open the hearts of the Combine. Really, really fucking good bit that you only notice if you go out of your way to look at, like, the texture on one newspaper somewhere. Damn. Sometimes I forget that, like, the Valve games are kind of fucking funny. One must consider the joke of Father Grigori. Weird. The joke of Grigori is weird. and cute. And the world is beginning to understand that part of the joke of Grigori is cute. And it's just this easy to get combos. When you're as in tune with the needs of your Chuzzles as I am, it's just so easy to line up incredible combo racks that just make them blow up forever and ever. And you just don't stop getting points. And you wake up in the morning and it's like you don't even think to yourself, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get points in Chuzzle. It just kind of happens. Like, it's entirely subconscious. And it just comes so easy to me. Like, I don't mean to brag, but it just feels so good. You think someone in the modern day has ever booted up Chuzzle and looked at it and gone, this looks kind of like Digital Circus? You think that's happened? Chuzzle is canon to the Amazing Digital Circus? Damn. You know, I watched like 2 episodes of that, and I was like, this is kind of whatever, it's okay, it's not really for me. Maybe if I had known that there was like Chuzzles in it, I would have like been watching that from day one. Like, damn, okay. Gooseworks, I didn't know you were a real one like this. I was not aware of your Chuzzle game. Stupid rainbow one is on the other side. I want it here. Oh, they love to do that. It makes them so happy when I do that to them. That's a sound of happiness. They're like squeaking with joy. They love it. It's one of their favorite things to do in the world of Chuzzle. There we go. Let them out. Oh, but we're so close there. Oh. It's basically over for the Chuzzles. They are just fucked. What are they going to do? Nice fucking work, Craig, but you're gonna have to work harder than that to beat my high score. Sometimes you can make a different match instead of the one they tell you to make at the start. It's quite funny. I don't actually think I'm gonna stream for that long today. I kind of just wanted to boot this up on a whim. But it's like kind of nice-ish outside. We've had a bunch of like cold and snow again this month. And then when it hasn't been cold and snow, it's been like super fucking rainy. So it's been a little gross outside. But it's pretty nice today. Oh, I went out a couple days ago. And there's this one block that I will sometimes walk to because every now and then, someone, I guess, lets their cat out. Which you shouldn't be doing, obviously. We all know that. But, this thing is a little sweetheart. And it's like... It looks like Lola, but it has more of a resting bitch face, and it's got like a much stockier build. And every time I see this little guy, every time I see this guy, I'm like, oh, hey, buddy, it's good to see you. And they look over at me like they're trying to, like, recognize me or something. You know, like when a cat is kind of looking over at you with, like, a cat that knows you, but they're still, like, a little bit wary, like, wait, who are you? I'm not gonna run over to you yet. And then they just let out this, like, really pathetic little... And then they, like, gallop over really fast. And my favorite thing about this cat, every time I go to pet them, every time I put my hand out, like, oh, come sniff this and I'll pet you if you want it. Every time I do that, like, it's... I almost wonder if it's, like, they can't help it. It's, like a physical thing that they have. Every single time, they, like, have to jump up on their back legs and, like, ram their head into my hand as hard as they can. They can't help it. They are obsessed with it. They're addicted to it. And it's so cute every time. This little thing is, like, jumping up to rub on me. Like a boo-boo rocket. They're a boo-boo ballistic. And they like purring, and they like pets, and then I'll, like, pet them a bunch, and they'll be like, oh, I'm excited. I have to show you something. Look at this. And they'll walk, like, a couple centimeters forward to, like, a patch of dirt on the side of the road, and they'll just be like, I want to roll in this, but I'm not sure, but I really want to roll in this, but I don't know if I should, but I really want to, but I don't know yet, I don't know, but I want to. And then eventually they'll just, like, flop around in it for a bit and get all dusty. And it's this beautiful routine. And, like, sometimes I'll go months without seeing them. And they'll see me again and be like, oh, I have to show you, look, there's some awesome dust on the road here, look, I can roll into it. But I don't know if I will, but I could, but I'm not sure, but I'm gonna do it. And then they'll be so excited, and then they'll just go, okay, I've had a lot of fun, I'm your friend, I'm gonna go be a cat over there, goodbye. And then I'll be like, okay, bye, and I'll start walking away. And they'll turn around and see me going, and they'll start chasing after me like, wait, I want to follow you. Wait, I want to come with you. And they'll, like, walk with me for a little bit. Like right next to me, like right beside me. And I'm like, hey, little buddy, what's up? And we're just going for a walk. And eventually I'll reach a point where I look back and they've just stopped and they're just looking over at me, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go now, little buddy. And they do a little happy cat squint. And then they go somewhere else. And I just got a big bonus. Cats are a very cool animal. I love when cats are weird and kind of goofy like that. I love a cat's ritual. The ritual of a cat is always so fun to watch. They truly do just love to do stuff in a specific way and order. And I get it, I love that too. I don't think the cat's name is Chuzzle. The thing that, like, always gets me about that cat is it never has a collar on. But, like, it's always around this one specific area. And, like, it's very clearly, like, well-fed. And, like, doesn't look like it's, like, sick or anything. So I'm pretty sure it is just living in, like, a house in that area. But it doesn't have a collar on, so in the back of my head, I'm always like, what if you are a stray? What if I just picked you up and took you home to a life of luxury? Are they microchipped? I don't know. I don't have a scanner or anything like that. I wouldn't know how to check. The Chuzzle is free. Yes. Yes, the Chuzzle is free. What can I do next? Yes. Something about the size of the big ones makes me forget about like the cool corner moves you can do with them. The trick of Jumbo Chuzzle. This one's got cool glasses on again. What if I make you sick? Oh my god, it sneezes off the glasses too. But they grow back! Wait, that's awesome. What's the matter with these Chuzzles? Nothing. They are beautiful. What if you had a growth like that was like nails or hair, but it was sunglasses? And like they worked and everything. What if you had a bony protrusion that like protected you from UV rays in your eyes? Like how Pokemon clothes are their skin? What? Do you mean the Pokemon, or do you mean the people in the Pokemon world wearing clothes? Because I thought that, like, well, Scrafty is wearing loose skin. Machoke's belt. Okay, yeah, that's definitely a growth. I was trying to think, like, what Pokemon wears clothes? And all I could think of was, like, the heteronormative Pikachu couple that they announced for the new game. And I thought that was just clothes. I guess I've never really thought of Mr. Mime as being a guy that wears clothes. That's just his body. There are a bunch of fighting types that have clothes on, though, aren't there? What's with that? No. No, you can't do this to me. No, 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 no. Guys, it's okay. Guys, don't worry. It's all gonna be alright. Don't fret. We have to help these chunkles. Don't call them chunkles. That feels hurtful for some reason. And I don't really know why. It also sounds like, Chunkles sounds like the name of like a vegan chicken frozen product you would get. It's like, oh, we can't technically call them chicken nuggets, so we're calling them Chunkles. Come and buy some buffalo Chunkles from the freezer section. They're really good. I gotta get up and stretch for a sec. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Think about Chunkles for 3 minutes. Sorry. Okay, Pedal Crash music, what's up? What's good? You love to hear it. I guess before I hop back into Chuzzle, I should thank all of the kind people that gave me money. Thank you to Night Zone DE for $5.79. Much appreciated. Thank you Friendo for the 10. Thank you Caro for the $5. Thank you Jackie for the $5. Thank you Astaroth. That's with an E as in Aster, not Astaroth with an A like the Soul Calibur character. Different Astaroth. But thank you for the $5. And thank you, Zactastrophe, for the $3, who says, I'm finally able to eat again after being in the hospital after 3 weeks, and I want to celebrate by donating. Thank you for being a good source of smiles during these trying times. Here's to hospital grilled cheese. Now, is it like a good grilled cheese? Does a hospital do a good grilled cheese? I feel like it's hard to make a bad grilled cheese, but it's really easy to stumble into a grilled cheese that's just okay. Does that make sense? Is she distributing wisdom today? Or is she singing the song of a fool? Because, like, it's really easy to have a grilled cheese that's just whatever. It's really hard to make a grilled cheese that sucks. And, like, honestly, thinking about it, if you haven't been able to eat for weeks, then a grilled cheese that's just okay probably hits hard as fuck. That's probably one of the best grilled cheeses you've had. Just on the basis of you haven't been able to have a grilled cheese in weeks. It's gonna hit unless they burn it, which I doubt they would give you a burnt grilled cheese at a hospital. If they gave you a burnt grilled cheese at a hospital, that would be equivalent to medical malpractice. IMO. Gordon Ramsay made a grilled cheese without melting the cheese. I'm gonna say something, and I'm raising my hands. I'm P-Jack right now. I'm the absolute cinema guy. I'm gonna say something a little bit controversial. I think Gordon Ramsay is kind of stupid. Like, in general. Like... Like, putting aside the fact that he's just like a fucking dickhead, it doesn't seem like he's really especially good at cooking. Outside of, like, he's worked in a bunch of, like, 7-star restaurants and so knows how to run a kitchen doing super gourmet expensive food. He's an entertainer first and foremost, and I'm not entertained, buddy! That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm saying! Chuzzle? Chuzzle. Now to pivot completely. So retro achievements, huh? What's the deal with that? I don't like retro achievements very much. Where it's the sort of the thing where it's like I think the idea of the website is cute. And then I look at like most of the achievement sets that I've seen, and a lot of them feel like they were made by like the worst kind of forum poster who loves just going like, you guys haven't really played Mega Man unless you've gone through the whole thing just using the Mega Buster. And it's the sort of thing where it's like, I get the appeal of the challenge run. I understand the appeal of doing a challenge run for a video game. I watch people that make RuneScape videos. I understand. But I don't know, something about just like putting that together for here is the normal achievement set just feels kind of weird, especially when like 90% of the other achievements in the same set are just like, progress through the video game, beat the level, beat the level, beat the level, beat the level, get the party member you have to get, beat the level. It doesn't scratch the itch that I would want out of a system like that, I guess. I guess I don't really know what I would want the achievements to be for it to be a thing to appeal to me. Oh, I got an achievement, by the way. Speaking of which... What prescient timing. Now, how's that for a retro achievement for you? That's fucking right. That's fucking right. Wait, I got it. I got two? Okay. Wait. Any excuse to replay my favorite games and peep some I might have missed is a good enough excuse. See, that's the thing I do like about retro achievements. That's the thing that I think is great about it, is the, like, communal aspect of it. Where it's like getting a bunch of people to all, at the same or similar time, like, start playing and talking about, like, a specific game again. Like, I think the achievement of the week stuff is really fucking smart. Because it's like, hey, here's, like, a group thing that we can all do and talk about and commiserate about. That's the part about it that I fucking love. Are the Half-Life Gnome achievements good achievements? I would say yes, because the developer including them in the game means they've put some thought into the game being designed around you attempting that challenge. Like there's a difference between, in my head at least, and like I acknowledge this is all arbitrary. This is all largely a matter of vibes, which is what... That's kind of the basis of achievements in general. And I think you kind of have to accept that, otherwise you lose your mind. And I'm saying this as someone that likes doing achievement stuff on Steam. But, like... There's a difference in my head between, like, Half-Life 1, the one free bullet. Go through the whole game, and you only fire one single bullet. And, like, go through an old RPG that has a bunch of, like, healing consumables and don't ever use any healing consumables. Like, I don't know. I don't really see... It doesn't just feel interesting as, like, a do this for the sake of having a thing to put on your profile. It's like... It's the kind of thing that, like, is maybe interesting of its own merit if the sound of that, like, sounds interesting to you. I don't know. Anyways, I brought all this up because Socks informed me that there's like an achievement set for Claymates. So, It might be pretty funny to make an account just for one game. Like... I wish RA gave you something for just beating a game. I feel like that's maybe getting closer to the heart of, like, why I'm not super into it. Is it's like, alright, here's, like, the standard achievement set that, by the site's definition, indicates that you have, completed the game, you have mastery over the game, and it's like, well, what defines that? What is it that, like... What is it that defines that? Is that necessarily, like, you have to do, like, challenge runs to be able to say, yeah, I've fully completed the game and everything it has to offer? I feel like that's going, like, a step beyond. But then also there are, like, other video games that do have, like, officially developer-made achievements for doing challenge runs. And those existing doesn't really bother me as much. So I don't know. Let him out. Let him out. I like the curation aspect of it, where it's like, it's, again, it's, I like that it's like a social excuse for a bunch of people to get together and play and talk about the same thing. Does Dota 2 have achievements? No. No, it super is not the sort of game that is conducive to achievements. Oh god. A lot of Chuzzles have been put into jail. This is serious. A lot of Chuzzles were just freed from jail. It was going to and they backed out? Oh god. What a strange world that would have been. There we go. That's the move. That's the move. I think a lot of people had fun playing Dota 2, actually. I think some of them still do. Dota achievement idea, play Wraith King and only have one non-res death and win. Hi, Brady. How you doing, bud? There we go. Retro achievements is good because you can master the SNES test kit. I do genuinely think that the idea of having shit like Game Boy Advance Video Jimmy Neutron Episode 2 and like here's a fucking internal test cartridge they used when they were servicing your system that got ROM dumped. I think giving those achievement sets is like a really fucking good joke. That gets a chuckle out of me. That gets me to giggle. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Things aren't looking so good for my Chuzzles. And that's bad. Most of them got put in prison, and they hate it. There's like not many rows and columns I can even move at this point. There's gotta be something. They have GameCube retro achievements, right? Is there one for getting all 7 million endings for Shadow the Hedgehog or whatever? Or all 7 million, like, distinct gameplay paths or whatever? It's a subset. Now that's just cowardly. Now that's just not brave. Beat all of Pokemon never using any healing items. That's in the normal set. But we can't have that for Shadow the Hedgehog. No. We might scare someone. What's the matter, achievement hunting boy? Afraid you might have a challenge to overcome? There's probably someone clawing at their screen right now, like, oh my god, the move is so obvious, why aren't you doing it? I hope they're having a wonderful time watching the stream. There's a subset for Phantasy Star Online GameCube where you gotta find all the rare weapons that have 1 in 10 million chances of dropping. Oh man. That is a subset I kinda respect. She will discover the right move any day now. Any second now. Surely it will happen today. RA's running an event for Wii Games launch where they give you points for beating games, so sometime later I'm going to have to play Learning with the Pooh-Yous Episode 1 and Thomas and Friends Hero of the Rails. I think that, like, Wii games getting added to that site is gonna be awesome, because I feel like a lot of people really, really like the Wii as like a console and a library, and rightfully so. It has a lot of really, really good video games. I think some people truly have not internalized the, like, sheer volume of low-effort bad video games that were made for that console. And they're gonna learn soon. And that makes me genuinely very excited. What an interesting excuse to get, like, a bunch of people together to play a load of crap. You know someone who worked on Ninja Bread Man. Awesome. It really is a small world that we live in. Can't do that as much as I want to. But I do have more things I can slide around now. That's right. Let him out. Can I get something over there? I'm tunnel visioned on that shit. I'm tunnel visioned on that shit. A bunch of the day one launch games were shit like Dr. Fizzle Wizzle's Animal Rescue. That's what I'm saying though, is I want it to truly dawn on someone who has this, like, idealized vision of what the Wii's software library was, to, like, come to grips with the fact of, like, oh god, there's gonna be more of these games added to this website. I'm gonna have to play, like, 50 different Cold Stone Creamery video games. It's dawned? No, it hasn't. They only put like 100 games on that thing or whatever. There's more. There will be more. It will keep happening, and by the time someone thinks, oh god, surely there can't be more, there'll be like 50 more. And they'll be like, that's not right. Someone just made this up. That's homebrew. And they're gonna learn. And it's gonna be great. No, you can't be doing this to my Rainbow Chuzzle. No. I think if I'd done that a bit lower, I could have moved that one in. Thank you, Gross Streams, for the raid. You're here just in time for fucking Chuzzle. That's fucking right. One of the video games they ever made. That's right. Can we move some Chuzzles over to pop this big blue one? What is the goal of Chuzzle? You have to match 3 or more of the same color. You have to fill the potion. You have to smile and clap your hands. You have to make the number get bigger. It's just that easy. Holy shit, there's some asshole in chat. Can we get a moderator or an administrator or a TF2 player to handle that really quick? Thanks. You're playing TF2 right now? Put down the black box, put down the market gardener, put down the direct hit rocket launcher, and ban that guy. Put down the back burner. Put down the axe extinguisher. Put down the neon annihilator. There's some asshole in chat. Put down put down the Thompson. Put down the righteous bison. Put your l'étranger away. Don't even think about picking up the backscatter. Put your Criticola down. Put your Bonk Cola back in the fridge. You might as well unequip your Cow Mangler right now. Because there's an asshole in chat. Take off your Alibaba's wee booties right now. This is what the guard said to Neo when he went to rescue Morpheus. Awesome. I need a moderator or a TF2 player right now you gotta stop thinking about your fish cake or your scout fish weapon. Cause you gotta ban someone. Someone needs to be banned. I just like the idea of someone in the same breath as like causing for mod action is also trying to solicit a TF2 player. I like the idea that they have the same power in this kind of scenario. I don't know why I've been so into that joke in like recent years. But it's a good one. And now the Chuzzles are free. I know a lot of Chuzzles went free. Which is just huge. You want a backseat, but not because you actually want to tell me what to do, but because you love the idea of someone backseating Chuzzle Deluxe. Okay, Melody Burst, you specifically. What's my next move? It doesn't have to be a move that works. Just what's the next move? What do I do? Move it, Chuzzle? Okay. Shit, you were right. What next? What's the next move? I'm seeing too many other people make moves. I didn't ask you. Move one Chuzzle 37 degrees. I don't think that works. It's... they move up and down or left or right. I don't think you know a single goddamn thing about Chuzzle. Just shameful. Heat it up 37 degrees? Okay.
Can you make them smile?
I don't think they like it. It doesn't seem to be working. Guys, I'm starting to wonder if the streamer is kind of washed at Chuzzle. Now all of them are burned in the same color? Wait. So I could match any of them and it would make a combo. Guys, wait! I think it's working! Wait, it seems to be working. Oh. Now follow my heart. Okay.
Welcome to Dynamite. Combo. 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 Super combo. Angry combo. Triassic combo. Jurassic combo. Cretaceous combo.
Hold on, hold on. I'm locked in. This next move could change everything.
Super combo.
Whirly's coming.
Guys, Whirly's coming. Holy shit. Get him out of here. Oh, fuck. It's getting faster.
Combo. Super combo. Angry combo. Triassic combo. Jurassic combo.
There's no more greens.
Combo.
Okay, good. Bad, bad. Not good at all. Just the worst. Okay, wait. Recovering.
Combo.
No. Missed that one. Recovering. Wait.
Combo. Super combo. Angry combo.
This changes everything.
Combo.
This actually
Super
changes
combo.
everything.
Angry combo. Triassic combo.
Whirly's coming.
Get that whirling bitch out of here.
Combo. Super combo. Angry combo. Combo. Super combo.
Oh, give me some more blues to work with here, man. Come on. Not what I meant when I said give me more blues. I meant on the board.
Combo. Super combo. Angry combo. Triassic combo. Jurassic combo. Cretaceous combo. Dynamite combo.
That's right. That's fucking right.
Whirly's
And now Whirly's coming. And now Whirly's gone. It's just that easy. No one tell Rusty that I'm playing this without him. He'll be sad.
Combo.
Whew.
Combo.
Okay, it worked. Actually, I'm a genius. They're calling her the genius of Dynamite.
Super combo.
Okay, okay. Oh, what?
Super Jurassic combo.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Super combo. Ingredient combo. Triassic combo. Jurassic combo.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stop giving me red, please. It's just over.
Combo. Super combo. Game over.
I was wondering why everyone in the chat was saying come, and then I noticed. Then I realized.
Combo. Super combo. Combo. Super combo. Ingredient combo. Triassic combo. Super combo. Ingredient combo. Triassic combo. Jurassic combo. Cretaceous combo. Dynamite combo.
Man, that's an early fucking dynamite. Okay.
Combo. Combo.
Should I play Mario Pinball Land?
Combo.
Wordy's coming.
Super combo. Ingredient combo.
That's not a good video game. Should I
Combo.
play it?
Combo.
My wife has already said she wants to play it.
Triassic combo. Jurassic
By which I
combo.
mean be there while I play it, and not actually play it herself. The GBA game that sucks bad? Yeah, that one.
Combo.
There really is something about bad Game Boy Advance game that really do feel like uniquely soul-sucking. In a way that like other bad games on other consoles don't feel.
Ingredient combo. Triassic combo.
It's kind of amazing. Speaking of which, I gotta get back to playing fucking... the Thunderbirds video game!
Wordy's coming.
Combo.
I just remembered the Thunderbirds video game on Game Boy Advance. Please? That was bad. It's over.
Game over.
Oh. I had a friend recently who was like thinking out loud about like Thunderbirds video games and like brought up the GBA one, and I got to say, yeah, I streamed it. I streamed some of it. And they watched it and they were like, wow, this seems really bad. Yup. Oh yeah.
Super combo. Ingredient combo. Triassic combo. Jurassic combo.
Just making babies appear with excruciating speed.
Super combo. Ingredient combo.
More greens? Okay. Let's get this back shot.
Super combo.
No more greens I can hit.
Combo. Super combo.
Yep, there we go. That's a yellow.
Ingredient combo. Super combo. Angry and combo.
I'm gonna make a sandwich for
Jurassic
dinner.
combo.
Where are these coming?
I want to put some garlic broccoli in
Combo.
that thing.
Super combo. Angry and combo.
That sounds good. This is the part of the stream where I'm just thinking about dinner out loud.
Combo. Super combo. Angry and combo. Triassic combo.
Ooh, bad bank shot. Okay. Oh, I'm in such trouble. I'm in dead meat. It's looking so bad.
Combo.
Wait.
Super combo. Angry and
Never give up.
Triassic combo.
Squidward, don't you
Jurassic
ever
combo.
give up.
Where are these coming?
Combo. Super combo.
Damn, mustard greens is a good thing to get into.
Angry
Those are good.
Triassic combo. Jurassic combo. Cretaceous combo. Dynamite combo.
It's fine if you hit the baby with a bomb, it will help it get bored. Babies love that about life.
Combo. Super combo.
Famously.
Angry and combo. Triassic combo. Jurassic combo.
That's the best we're gonna get. Can't get no blues.
Combo. Super combo.
No more yellows to get. Stop giving me yellows. Big, okay.
Combo. Super combo. Angry and combo. Triassic
Where are these
combo.
coming?
Get that toddling bitch out of here.
Jurassic combo. Combo. Combo.
Sorry, I couldn't hear the message over the sound of dynamite. Thank you, Aura, I'm sorry. I'll read that in a sec. You understand, I'm sure. Someone's probably out here sending me a very heartfelt or very funny message, and I'm too busy blowing up eggs.
Combo. Super combo.
Where are these
This
coming?
game does something to me, it's not healthy. I can't think of anything else right now. It's taking up literally all of my brain processing power, it's kind of amazing.
Super combo. Angry and combo. Combo.
It's okay, a baby was just born. Guys, it's okay.
Combo. Combo. Combo.
Go, okay, good.
Super combo. Angry and combo. Triassic combo.
Let's see if it goes to combo.
Combo.
Where are these coming?
Combo.
That damn whirly out of here. Uh-oh! I made a mistake!
Game over.
Good news, guys, I'm a horned lizard! Guys, good news! I just want to pin this message. It's a pretty good message. I guess I do have something of an affinity for the puzzle bobble type video games. I remember I went to an arcade with my wife And there was a Puzzle Bobble cabinet. And, like, I love playing puzzle games with my wife, and if they're, like, competitive ones against my wife, and fully expect to lose because Puzz is really, really fucking good at puzzle stuff. But I fucking smoked her at Puzzle Bobble. I was like, damn. I didn't know I had it in me. The beast was unleashed. Just ferocious. Puzz fell in the bong and we smoked her? Yep. That's true. For some reason, when I booted up Dynamite, it made my Discord window so very small. I don't know why. Damn, the stream was like 2 hours. I genuinely fully expected it to be like 40 minutes. Did you have fun? Did you enjoy it?
Are you winning, Holly?
By technicality, no, but I appreciate your subscription all the same. Thank you to A Mailman's Letter for the $5 and message of Dear Holly. Hi, how are you? I am fine. The audio landscape of this game is improving my every moment. I particularly like when the dinosaur on the right says fire in the hole. I hope you are able to destroy all of the eggs to your satisfaction. Sincerely. Well, thank you for your letter. I very much appreciate that. And I just turned off Dynamite. And I just turned it off. I will explode 1,000 damn Daniel eggs with dynamite sticks. It happened. Oh, we do have fan art. Which... at first I was just going to show off some other art. But then people also drew Chuzzle fan art. So that's awesome. So we get to look at both. First of all, here is this one that I saw the other day. Let me open up the Discord thing on stream so you can actually look at it with me, because it's good. Here's this one from Razzafrazzle, who is an artist whose work I adore. So seeing that they had done fan art for me genuinely almost made me cry. And it's a fucking Homestar one too. What do you fucking mean? I have had this in a tab open on my fucking browser. So that I could remember to, like, fucking repost this and share this. And, like, every time I open it up, I just, like, stare at it for 5 minutes and go, oh, 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 and then, like, forget what I was doing. Which is a bad habit of mine when people make things for me. So thank you very much on the off chance you are watching this stream right now. I adore this, and it made me emotional, and it's so cute and it's so sweet, and I adore your art, so I'm very flattered that you drew something for me. This is from Lammy. True. Wait, Oh shit, hang on. What's up, Windy Gria? How you fucking doing today? I hope it's well. Fucking, I really, really like the, like, 20 different true emoticons that people reacted to this with. That's good. Back when I had Nitro, my favorite thing was to go to any post, use, like, it was like taking a fucking double barrel shotgun and just, like, unloading the buckshot point blank, and there would just be, like, 12 or 13 of these guys, and then 3 of them that said false, and 1 of them that just said lesbian for some reason. I think Tyler made that one. Wendy illustrated the covers of some books that have absolutely blown my mind this year. Fuck yeah. I remember it was so fucking cool stumbling across her work. Just having like found her through like some of the voice work she had done, and then being like, oh shit, you've got like a social media. Holy fuck, your art is awesome. And then also like, wait, you just streamed like a bunch of cool fucking RPGs. Let's go. It felt like stumbling into a gold mine and then falling down a separate shaft that takes you down into like a restaurant that's free. This analogy is not working. But it was cool. What was I doing? I was looking at fan art. Help! This is from Roneth's room. Is this? I don't remember. Have I streamed Chuzzle before? Is this the first official Chuzzle fan art? I don't remember, but it's awesome. Also, I'm a little obsessed with the bird, I must be honest. That's a good fucking BB if I've seen one. And I have seen one. It's right here. Fuck yes. From Ogrish, the National Post Service has been gaslighting me about my ID card, so forgive me if this sounds deranged. Oh no, good luck with that. There's something so charming about the cute little bottom eyelashes. Look at this sad, pathetic thing that wants to be matched up with 2 others and explode. They look guilty? What did they do? What did they do? And there's a free skull at the bottom. You truly do get incredible value. It's just wonderful. I zoomed in by accident. There we go. The mineshaft restaurant analogy was the nicest thing anyone has said about me. Well, I'm glad the intent came through, because I said that, and I truly did just stop for a second to be like, what am I saying? This is from Laser Phaser. Maybe one of the funniest and best streams to get fan art for, because it really is just, can you draw me a ball with sad eyes? Can you put my Chuzzle in TMR? Yeah. Yep. Go ahead. Just imagine you're just like going for a walk and you like see something move out of the corner of your eye and you like lean over to look at it and this thing is just gazing up at you pathetically. Like, what do you do? Bro, you're not supposed to let your Chuzzles outside unattended like this. Coyotes are going to eat it. 2 coyotes of an exact identical color are going to eat it, and they're all going to explode. Do you know how long it takes to like clean up that mess when the potion bottle isn't around to slurp it all up? It's going to stink for a month. Just inconsiderate. 2 orange-colored hawks are going to appear and take it back to their nest and feed it to their orange babies. And, like, that tree is just gonna topple on some power lines. Just not good. Unlike this art, which is really good. Thank you kindly. Thank you very much. Pardon me. Also, thank you. Thank you to Brian and Sebmal both. I just tabbed over to look at Blue Sky, and I do see that the both of you have responded to my post with "Take a break and go pop, push, and poke the Chuzzles on Yahoo Games." I've never in my life played PSO. I don't know a single wicked thing about it. Other than this. And I think it was PSO I was watching someone play, where they were doing like a boss fight, and it kept just yelling, "Emergency code! Attack!" when they were fighting the boss. There's one quest that has AOL banners plastered everywhere in the hub. That's something I simultaneously miss and do not miss from like this much earlier era of MMOs, is just... they were full of branding and ads, and it was really yucky, but also something about the early attempts were really fucking funny. In like an oh my god kind of way. Like this! It's funny. They did also do that on Neopets, didn't they? See, the Pikmin stuff is different. Imagine if, like... imagine if Pikmin had like a hub, like you go back to your ship for the night after you pick up the treasures, and you get like the Duracell batteries, and then like when you get that, you like get an email from your boss who is like, "Oh, it's me, Shacho. Good job getting the Duracell batteries. I just wanted you to know that Duracell batteries could be used to power up your wireless controllers. Maybe you're using one to play Pikmin 2 right now. Shacho." I don't know why I was doing the, what's that one fucking chicken game on, like, I think the SNES, where you could, like, call a number and the guy would be like, my game is coming out soon, guys. Look forward to it. Alfred Chicken. Thank you. It was Alfred Chicken. I'm often thinking about Alfred Chicken. I couldn't tell you why. Never played it. I don't even actually know if that was a game that ever ended up coming out. Guess I can look that up. It did come out? Oh god, it was originally an Amiga game that got ported to the Super NES. Those have a special stink to them. Hold up, we got another Chuzzle fan art. So cute! So cute! Awesome, thank you. That was from, the username seems to just be Lad. Thank you very much. Aw, 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 aw. I wanna blow up my Chuzzle, aw. That's you? Awesome. Anyways, as I was about to say, Amiga games that got ported to the Super Nintendo. Also in line with bad GBA games being so uniquely bad in their own special way that other consoles aren't. Which I guess you could say about bad games for any console generation or specific system. Up until, like, we get to the point where, like, a lot of consoles hardware-wise kind of start getting really homogenized to a degree. There really was something so special, and I do not mean that in a good way, but maybe I do, about all of these games coming out of Europe that were made for, like, the Amiga that specifically got ported to the Super Nintendo. Like, I'm talking basically anything that fucking Ocean Games made. Claymates was not originally an Amiga game, but it basically has that stink to it. James Pond, fucking is it Oscar, the one that's like movie themed, where he's supposed to be doing a bunch of quips about the movies, but because they didn't have room for all that sound data on the SNES, he just goes, "Thanks everybody, thanks everybody, thanks everybody, thanks everybody, thanks everybody." Oh, what a beautiful, awful. I can't be saying this given that I have like 20 million other things I have to start or get back to, but like, what if I just played a bunch of those games? What if I just dusted off a fucking Super Nintendo emulator and played a bunch of that crap? I could. I don't know if I want to, but I could. One quick round of odd diddums for the ZX Spectrum. Well, since you ask so nicely. Man, video games are something else, aren't they?